Hi everyone, in this tutorial I am going to show you how to create a procedural witness mask based on height for any object. This tutorial is especially helpful for creating environments. Okay, so let's get started. So first I am going to add a plane. I want to apply a material to this plane. Here I am using the Blender Kit add-on. It's a free add-on, you can easily download and install it, and it comes with a lot of free materials, objects and HTML maps. It's very easy to use. I will leave the link in the description so you can download it. So where is the add-on? You can simply search for a material typing a keyword. Now you can see there are a lot of materials available. For this tutorial, I am going to use this first material. Okay, now you can see the wet effect coming through. You can clearly see the material details. Now I am going to add an object. You can use any object you want. For this demo, I am using the monkey. I am going to rotate it, scale it and position it properly. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to add a subdivision modifier. Okay. Now I'm going to apply a material to this object. For this demo, I'm going to choose this one. Let's see how it works. Yeah, this looks fine. But you can see it's not blending properly because we need to blend the ground material with the object to make it look more natural and interesting. That's the purpose of this tutorial. So now let me show you. This is the material applied to the monkey and this is the ground material. The ground material has some white and green tones and different surface details. Now I want to use this ground material. I'm going to select all these nodes. Then I'm going to copy only the maps and the principal PSDF. I don't need the rest. I'm only copying the ground material, maps and nodes. The monkey already has its own material. So in the monkey material, I'm going to add a mix shader. The monkey material is connected to one side of the mix shader. Now I'm going to paste the ground material setup. Now I'm going to connect the ground material to the mix shader. Now we need some adjustments. In the factor input, we are going to use a mask to control the effect. First, I'm going to add a position node. Then I'm going to add a separate XYZ node. Now I am separating the Z axis. I want the mask to move from the bottom to the top like this. I will show the result in a moment. Next, I am going to add a map range node. This controls how the mask appears. If you want preview, Control plus Shift, you can see how the mask works. Here you can set the minimum and the maximum values. You can easily control how much of the effect you want. I'm going to set it around 0.05. Yeah, this works well. Now I want to add a color ramp node. With the color ramp, you can control the strength of the mask. You can make it stronger or softer very easily. Now I'm going to connect this to the factor input. Then click Control plus click the shader. Now you can see the wet effect starting from the bottom and moving upward. Now you can control how much of the effect you want. You can adjust the mask however you like. This is basically a blending setup. You can use a different wet material or a different dirt material or any other material you want. That's completely up to you. But this is a simple way to create the effect easily. And adding ground uh, build up or wetness effect becomes very easily with this method. I think this tutorial will be really helpful. If you found it useful, please support the channel. Thank you for watching.